You're listening to Fight Knows About Everything, a Night Shift Radio original. For more information, visit nightshiftradio.com. It's Friday, March 5th. Today we're going to do our weekend update. But before we do, if you could go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever we post new videos. I post a new video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the Never Heard of It podcast posts videos every Thursday and Sunday, which means you're getting videos 5 days out of a 7-day week, which is pretty awesome. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And of course, if you like this video over on YouTube, go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. But you're probably saying to yourself, Michael Fight, what are you talking about? I am listening to you via my podcast player of choice. Well, if you happen to be on that one, go ahead and hit subscribe on that as well. And of course, if you are able to, leave a rating and review. It's super duper helpful, helps us grow. And specifically for those of you on YouTube, you're going to want to hit subscribe on this channel. We've got a really awesome thing dropping this Monday. It's a very big announcement for us, a really big undertaking for the Night Shift Media Group. You're not going to want to miss it. And then, when you get a chance, there'll be a link at the end of this video. You should head over to the Left of the Dial YouTube channel. We just posted the Riverby live session. We had the Left of the Dial live is a brand new show we have where we showcase live bands in our studio out in Philadelphia. You should definitely check it out. Riverby just posted, we just posted Riverby's performance, and it's super cool. So definitely check that out and go ahead and subscribe. But on to the news. So today was the series finale of WandaVision. No spoilers. The super successful series starring Elizabeth Olsen of the Olsen twin family and Paul Bettany, which followed the story of Vision and the Scarlet Witch, as we have now come to know her, or Wanda Maximoff, after the events of Endgame, in which Vision is killed. Wanda creates an alternate reality world where she can live out all of her TV show fantasies, including living with Vision, having kids, the whole spiel of her dad's husband because he's dead. But man, women will just straight up create an alternate universe instead of going to therapy. Shame. Now everyone can go back to, so the series is over, so now everyone can go back to wandering around your house with no meaning until Disney Plus launches another thing. Falcon and Winter Soldier are looking at you. So Dr. Seuss was in the news for some reason 80 years later after the Seuss Foundation decided to cease publication but keep in circulation 6 of their books, which they deemed had insensitive racial stereotypes. Now again, this is a decision that they made on their own based on what they know of their own series. They brought in a whole bunch of professionals, race relations, ACLU, all those sort of things to kind of get their opinion. And they did say, yeah, it probably would be a good idea for these 6 books to no longer be in circulation, which, by the way, the 6 books are the least popular Dr. Seuss books anyway. So anytime someone is like, oh, they're getting rid of Dr. Seuss, you'd be like, really? Which 6 books? And what fond memory do you have of them? Because I guarantee you probably can't name a single one of them. But anyways, so internet backlash proceeded with some folks comparing the Cardi B Megan Thee Stallion song WAP, saying it's a sad world that this is the #1 song and the Muppets and Dr. Seuss are controversial, once again showing Republicans hate women and love being racist. It's just fact. Rumor has it that the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is currently in development of a new film called The Mutants, which would introduce the X-Men officially into the universe. Disney purchased Marvel in 2009 for $4 billion. It was a huge cash buy at the time. This was one of the largest studio acquisitions ever. But some of the franchises, like the Fantastic Four and the X-Men and Spider-Man, were not included in the movie rights, as Fox had already snagged those. And as you can see, they just did a bang-up job with them. In 2019, though, the deal officially went through, allowing all Marvel properties, except for Spider-Man, which is actually owned by Sony, to go to its potential forever home in Disney and Marvel Entertainment. Many rumors suggested that either the Fantastic Four or the X-Men would be introduced in the season finale of WandaVision. Am I right? I don't know. You'll have to find out. Watch the show. I'm just excited to see who the third Professor X will be. I kind of want to see Robert Pattinson bald. Space Jam 2, starring LeBron James and the Looney Tunes, only 90 kids probably know who the Looney Tunes are, is causing controversy because, and this is real, Lola Bunny isn't drawn sexy anymore. That's right, the cartoon for kids, Bunny, was depicted as curvy and sexualized in the original kids film Space Jam, starring Michael Jordan, but this time around the animators went with a more practical form, more akin to Bugs Bunny's body style. Listen, it's been a pandemic now for a year. No one is coming out of this with a sexy bunny figure, okay? Give a girl a break. Kings of Leon will be the first group to release an NFT. You're probably wondering what an NFT is, and probably also wondering who Kings of Leon are. Anyway, so a non-fungible token, or NFT, are basically the Pokemon cards of digital currency. They are essentially one-of-a-kind digital creations, artworks, GIFs, music, it can literally be anything, that contains information using blockchain powered by Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin. But the only difference is that these are individual. If I own one Bitcoin and you own one Bitcoin, we essentially own the same thing. And if we were to trade them back and forth, in the end, we'd both be left with the exact same thing. However, with an NFT, since they're unique, if I gave you mine and you gave me yours, we both end up with something new. Very different. But it's being compared to a digital form of art, like owning the original Mona Lisa. There's only one, and you have it. The value of the said thing comes in the art and uniqueness or rareness of the art itself. As an example, Grimes, most famous for music, but also being married to and having a kid with Elon Musk, sold a 50-minute video NFT for almost $390,000, a unique NFT to that buyer. So that person basically exclusively owns this thing. Man, imagine being so rich that you can just buy a GIF and own it. Like, who has that kind of disposable income when like Giphy is straight up free? It's crazy. Texas and Mississippi proved once again why they are 34th and 46th ranked in education in the U.S. by lifting all of their mask mandates and COVID restrictions. Governor Abbott of Texas claimed that it's undocumented immigrants that are bringing COVID, even though the average rate of undocumented, or actually more specifically, even though the reported number of undocumented immigrants having COVID was 108 total, like 108 total in Texas, whereas the day the mask mandate was lifted in Texas, infection rates rose by 7,000. Obviously not as a direct result of the mask mandate, as there is a 2-week incubation period, but this just shows that COVID is still very much on the rise. But you know what they say, the SARS at night is big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Well, that's all for this weekly update, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I very much hope you enjoyed WandaVision. I watched the episode this morning, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was a pretty great series, and I am very excited to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, and also the upcoming Doctor Strange 2, which comes out in 2022. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and we will see you on Monday.